What's going on, everybody? I'm Dominic Cruz. Um, I'm posting on this account. I barely use this account to post videos. I usually use my other one, for business. But I feel like this is a very important subject that I should just really get this out there with everybody. And I have more subscribers on this one than the other one, so I might as well just get it out there with this one. But this guy, Elliot Rodgers, he, you know, shot seven people, seven women, um, at UCSB, and he did that because he was just super tired of and fed up with the fact that no woman was taking him. No woman would want to sleep with him. And it's crazy because, this guy was very desperate. He was very, very desperate. And I'm pretty sure every man on this planet has been somewhat desperate, to have sex or just to be with someone, just to be with someone that cares for them. There's always that's always in our stomach. We want someone, and that usually happens early in life, or early, like 18, or young adults, when we're young adults. But with this kid, he said he's never had a kiss. Every woman he's approached would always reject him. And I would like to touch on that because if there's something wrong if there's something wrong with how you approach women, and you're wondering why they're rejecting you, it's not the women, it's you. Now, obviously, the guy is dead, and he's not gonna listen to this message. I mean, I'm pretty sure now everybody knows about this is trying to help him out, but they wish they try to help him out, but we don't know when these things happen. We don't pay attention until the event happens, so it's kind of like pointless. But I kind of want to touch base with the guys that feel that way, that feel lonely, that feel so lonely. The guys that never had a kiss, the guys that always getting rejected by women, right? If you're feeling that way, look at your approach. Look at how you carry yourself. Ask others, like, have your friends be real with you. Hey, have you been noticing, like, how I approach women? Have you been noticing something different about me or anything like that? Be real with me. Just try to reach out, or try to reach out to your parents, or if you can't reach out to them, reach out to someone. Because honestly, it's kind of sad when a desperate man like him, he had to he had to do he had to kill people just to get a lot of women's attention. And now it's going to be like women are going to be like there's going to be a lot of women thinking I might just say yes because I don't know if this guy's crazy, and if I say no, he might actually go kill people, because that may be the last straw for him if I reject him. So I hope what I'm saying is making sense. Guys, I want to tell you this. If you're in that stage where you want a piece of action, or you just want a girlfriend, or whatever feeling that is, let me put this on vibrate. Whatever feeling that is, understand, have patience. You gotta grow yourself. If women aren't catching on to you, it's because you haven't grown yourself emotionally, physically. And I'm not talking about growing physically, like get taller. I'm talking about, like, physique, if that makes sense. But guys, everything takes time, and this is for women too. If you're in that stage as well, which um you just have to have patience. Have patience. If something's not going right for you, learn about it. Stop, think what's going on, see what's going on with you, and yield and push, you know? Stop, see the problem, fix the problem, and push it. Don't stop bitching and moaning because no girl wants me, no girl wants to fuck me. I mean, it's just it's really really sad when it comes to that point. You got to grow yourself. You got to really like look into yourself and like, what is it that I need to do to actually get better? What is it that I need to do to get a woman's attention? Not just because of my looks, but because of who I am. You know, the Five Love Language Singles Edition. I'm not kidding. I got that book because I wanted to know, you know, what was my love language. What is it that women would be attracted to, or would I be attracted to? You know, you can't force something. You can't force love. You really can't. It just has to happen naturally. And when it has to happen naturally, you have to have patience. It's really sad that seven people's lives just went away because of a desperate man. And guys, when you go to a party and you're so interested in that one girl, and you're trying to go up to her, but she chooses the douchey guy. Don't get discouraged. It may feel a little bit discouraging at first, but come on, man. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And that's for women too. There's plenty of fish in the sea. If she's going to choose the douchey type, move on. There's so much people better than the girl that you just like was falling for. There's so many better girls than that. In 2010, like, I was head over heels over this girl, and I swore she was the one. I was like, yeah, she's the one. But she wasn't. You know, and she wasn't. And, you know, was I hurt? Of course I was hurt, but at the end of the day, it took me time to really learn about myself. It took me time to be like, okay, I know what this is. I know what I got to do. I'm just going to live my life and be me, because at the end of the day, if I'm me, everything gold happens. That makes sense. Like, have patience. If the douchey guy takes the one that you want to be with, don't get discouraged, my friend. Don't get discouraged. Women, if you got a guy approaching you, I know it's going to suck now when you go to parties and you have this guy approaching you and he's just like weird, but help him. If you don't want to be with him, help him understand, rather than say, I have a boyfriend, or no, or you know, so on. Help him understand. Don't be ignorant, because and I'm not saying all women are, but I'm just saying there's some women like, fuck out of here, you know? Help him understand. And if you do have a boyfriend, she's like, listen, just like, you're very kind, you're very sweet, and I actually appreciate the fact that you're coming up to me and talk to me. I would like to be friends. If you don't want to be friends, you don't have to say that, but just be like, just if you have a boyfriend, just be like, I do have a boyfriend. He's actually here, and you know, just take that approach. Guys, I'm just telling you, you gotta move on from the next, man. If one is not working for you, the next one is gonna be. You just gotta go work, and that's just for the men. I mean, for the women too. You just gotta keep going to the next, on to the next. When one doesn't work out, on to the next. When one doesn't work out, on to the next, on to the next. But you know, not everybody's gonna see this video. But I just wanted to give my thoughts out there, and you know, my condolences to the family that lost their loved ones, because I know it is very, very heartbreaking. You know, to the guys that are desperate, man, I'm telling you, live your life. If you're really desperate for some action and you're a virgin, if you're really that desperate, get a hooker. I'm not discouraged. I'm actually encouraging you. If you really want to bust that, nut, just go get a hooker. If you don't want anything, if you don't want like something that's just meaningful, you just want to get it out the way, go get a hooker. Seriously, because at the end of the day, man, you're doing yourself a favor by getting it on, by busting that first nut, and you're able to move on, rather than just saying, oh please, please. Stop. Seriously, stop. And those guys that and this is another thing too. If you're those guys that watches those movies like American Pie, American Pie 2, all those college films, all those films on college, those fantasies, please don't take it that way. You really gotta look at the picture that college is not like that. I've already completed college. I'm done with college. I got my degree and everything. It's not like that. When you participate in events like going to, basketball events and stuff like that, you might have more fun with that than what you see on the movies. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's life is so much easier when you're not desperate. When you just let everything go and let it fall into the right place. But when you try to force it, that's where everything just goes zig, 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 zig. But if there's anything else, I don't know what else to say. But if you're just women, if you got a weird guy approaching you, be cool with it. Don't be like, ew, get the fuck away from me. What the fuck? Don't give him a rejection hotline too. I mean, that might crush him a lot too. But at the same time, I think he might find it funny. But it might be deranged funny. Just be cool with it. Yeah, man, that's it. And guys, like I said, if you approach a woman and she takes it like get away from me or stuff like that, or she just turns you down, look at how you approach and fix it. Because honestly, when you fix it and you took when you take a lighter and a better approach, women find that rather attractive. Women find men to be attractive when it comes to confidence, not just because they're physique or anything like that. Remember that. Confidence. Women love confidence. And if she's not a fan of and if a woman you're attracted to and you want to go talk to her and she's not a fan of confidence, she ain't the one, bro. Just move on. Alright, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say, and I really hope that some people really see what I'm trying to say, because I just having people go to school and they have to they're gonna fear that the next shootout, they're gonna fear like when's the next one gonna happen, but I don't know, man. Just this is pretty much it, but I hope I made sense. If I didn't, whatever. I mean, I try to get my words out there. But I'm Dominic Cruz. Peace.